Hey, this is Brandon and I'm going to show you Jeopardy Labs. Have you ever tried to create a Jeopardy template using either PowerPoint or a flip chart or some other tool? Jeopardy Labs makes it really quick and easy, and it's web-based and downloadable and free for you to use in your classroom. So I'm going to quickly go over how to build one and then show you an example of one that you can use in your classroom. So simply what you do is click on Start Building, and you can create one of these without having an account. You can create an account, but they do ask for a donation. That's just to be able to save your work and see it, but if you keep the URL, you can do it with the free version. So I'm going to do it without logging in here, so I'm going to put in a password. I'm just going to type a generic password in here as the example, and I'm going to click Start Building. And it's going to bring me right to my template here. So I'm just going to put science as my example, and my category here is going to be photosynthesis, and I'm going to click on my 100 here, and I'm going to paste the answer, and then what is photosynthesis, and I save. And if you notice, the 100 disappeared, and now I can go on to my next question. Have these two filled. If I press save to get out, the key thing is you want to make sure you save these two URLs, because you don't have an account, it's not going to save them for you, so you must save them in a folder so you have access to them. And here there's one to play it and there's one to edit. So if I want to go back to re-edit, it's going to add the numbers that I had before. You have to put your password, of course. Now if I look at this, if I click the 100, that one's already been filled. But if I go down to 300, I can go through and work on. And then if you want to then share and work with your students in your classroom, if I go onto the link, I can pick how many teams I want, press start. It's only going to put the questions that I actually filled in. So it's only showing the column photosynthesis. Gives the example of the question. So in here it says, has the question, and then the response, what is photosynthesis? And then you can add points to the teams. You can add points to every team. Take it away. Continue. It brings on, it gets rid of the 100 since we already answered that question. And here we switched it up and said chlorophyll, and the student would have to get the response and the definition of this. And then we can add points. Another example here to show one that's been fully done. You can also browse for ones that have already been created. And then just click on literary elements here. And here it gives you an example. Again, I can pick how many teams I want. Press start. And you can go through and do the Jeopardy game. And if you want to do it with your next class, you just start it all over and score for your teams. So very quickly, that was Jeopardy Labs. Hopefully it will work in your classroom.